For the last year and a half, I've been raising a puppy, and today, I'm going to share what it's really like to raise one, so let's get into it. When I first got my puppy, I really enjoyed the first few days with him. I loved getting to know my puppy and interacting with him, and he loved the attention. But the nights were less than ideal. I was lucky to get 30 minutes of sleep for multiple weeks straight. I had to deal with constant whining, very frequent potty breaks, and I had to comfort the puppy basically the whole night. If I had a busy work schedule, then this definitely would not have worked for me, but luckily I did not. If you have a busy work schedule, you might have to look for an older puppy, but if you don't, then this may work for you. But it was a relief when this stage was over, and now things are pretty good. My dog can sleep through the whole night, no problem. But now we're gonna talk about some things that are often overlooked. For instance, feeding your puppy. Sounds pretty simple, right? Well, not really. You really need to watch out to make sure your puppy does not eat too fast. If he or she does, the food will come right back up. It is important to watch your puppy eat at least once a day to make sure that he or she does not eat too fast. If he does, there are special food bowls that can help slow them down that you should definitely look into. Also, making sure your puppy takes multiple breaks while eating is a great idea. Make sure he doesn't throw it back up. If all seems good, let him finish. Personally, I had a huge issue with my puppy eating way too fast and he threw up quite a lot. It was not a fun experience, but eventually he slowed down and has not been a problem since. Now we're going to talk about interactions with other dogs. When you first get your puppy, he is likely to not have the shots that he or she needs. There are 2 vaccinations that your dog needs before letting him interact. Do not let him play with other dogs until he is fully vaccinated, since that can put your dog and other dogs at risk. Once he is fully vaccinated, slowly let him get used to interacting with other dogs of all ages, but keep a very close eye on him, as anything could happen. I had a huge issue with my dog wanting to interact with other dogs non-stop, and most people didn't seem to understand that. Their dog and my dog would be in danger if they did interact. But eventually, when this stage was over, it was a huge relief. Personally, I did not have a huge problem with my dog biting me. My puppy somehow skipped this stage, and I don't have much to say other than getting your puppy used to attention and getting touched is a great idea. But of course, it isn't all bad. And the good easily weighs over the bad for me and most other people. After your puppy gets past this initial puppy stage, things become somewhat great and almost enjoyable, dare I say it. Well, yes, your dog will always get into trouble like mine does. It tends to get a bit less. Many of the initial puppy stage things are generally over, like eating too fast and having problems sleeping at night. While some things remain, like my dog constantly barking at the door for attention, you probably can hear him in the background. With some training, he gets a lot better. And while personally I need to touch my dog back up on some training, it really isn't actually too bad, and he tends to learn really fast. And even though my dog is no longer cute like he used to be as a little tiny puppy, I'm glad that his puppy stage is over and that he's much older and much better behaved. Overall, I loved raising a puppy. It was a very unique experience. If I had to raise a puppy again, I would definitely hesitate since all the implications that come with it, and in the end, it was definitely worth it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to let me know down in the comments and give this video a like, and if you're not already, make sure you're subscribed for more content like this.